Too many people go around putting themselves down, speaking against their destiny. I'm unworthy, I'm average, I'm short, I'm slow, I'm the wrong nationality, I can't be successful. They don't realize too many people go around putting themselves down, speaking against their destiny. I'm unworthy, I'm average, I'm short, I'm slow, I'm the wrong person. Have to win. God has given me a gift. Have to win. You have to win. God has given me a gift. Only one.
Signature move. As retaining the
Have to win.
and the pinfall victory. Look at this crowd that is gathered here outside Petco Park for our live post-show Survivor Series post-game. Kathy Kelly is with Stephanie Becker. Kathy.
Muchas felicidades. Congratulations, Stephanie Becker, and still Women's World Champion. That match was
for my day and joy.
We spoke before it. It wasn't just Nikki Bella who was on your championship. It was
too many people go around putting themselves down, speaking against.
Do you feel more confident heading into your next title defense?
Muchas gracias. Sigo siendo la campeona. It's just the beginning, and I hope the rest of the locker room was watching. Because now everyone will happy if they want to face me.
You may not see it, but your plan could never work out. You think
Stephanie Becker continues to be one of the red hot superstars. Look at this face here. I mean, we had 45,000 plus inside Petco. And now look at the size of this crowd here for the post show. Four live guests still set up your way. The winners of men's war games will be here. Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Paul Heyman, plus Paul Triple H.
no jokes.
Look back as we invite you to celebrate Survivor Series with Secret American Vodka. Just we will be back.
Try not to sing or react.
We
WWE Challenge Part 3.
For hardworking people with true American spirit. People who never just mail it up. People who rise to be high. And know how to get the job done. When the day is over,
Enemy does not want you to feel good about who you are. Don't fall into that trap.
This holiday season.
Why don't you quit feeling the enemy?
Because what is real never demands begging, chasing, or proving. It flows to you like water finding its. What kind of man?
Frigidaire can make fresh pizza in just 2 minutes. Goes down in chicken. Yes, sir.
When the world commands it.
Temperatures of 750 degrees. Get stone baked pizza in as little as 2 minutes. Only from Frigidaire. Available at the Home Depot.
Coming to the stage this Friday, it's Ned's first team karaoke night. But he's wondering,
What if my flaky red plaque psoriasis takes center stage? Next up, we have Ned.
what Ned knew he could do differently.
Otezla is a pill that treats plaque psoriasis even in hard-to-treat areas. You can get clearer skin and reduce itching and flaking. Doctors have been prescribing Otezla for over 10 years. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms, severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts.
With Otezla, clear skin could be your jam. Live in the moment. Struggling on topicals? Ask your doctor about Utest. They're usually meal. Perfect. Very nice.
You're in a season of silence. But just because you don't see anything happening doesn't mean God is not working behind the scenes.
It's got great rates for everyone.
Vivid Seats' lowest price guarantee means you get lower ticket prices in your Vivid Seats app. But Vivid Seats cannot guarantee that you crash your ticket.
cried, but no tears come
without a concussion. But we can guarantee lower ticket prices only in the Vivid Seats app.
When somebody asks me how I'm doing, I smile and I say,
To sizzle the perfect strip.
how do I try to be somebody I'm
Who
not?
does it? Or Mel Black Label microwave ready bacon. Live for
Saturday motivation
Meet your new
2558
Dell PC with Intel
for
inside.
my day. Enjoy.
Not only is it a great holiday helper, it's a great deal too.
You're in a seat.
With all-day battery life to power through your to-dos, so you have extra free time and extra savings. Which means this holiday season, you can be as extra as you like.
Especially the last one.
See the greatest show
Saturday motivation 2559 for my day. Enjoy.
Listen, everyone.
This holiday season,
I cried, but no
welcome
tears
to
come.
Disney
I
Plus.
laughed.
Not give up. We're thirsty for more.
The enemy does not want you to feel good about who you are. Don't fall into that trap. Why don't you quit feeling wrong?
My Saturday motivation 2560 for my day. Enjoy.
Is your relationship with yourself. If you don't get along with you, you won't be able to get along with anybody else. It will affect every relationship.
Next Saturday motivation.
Weekly American vodka, 10 times distilled because Cutting Corners is an American. Weekly celebrates
You won't ask him for your drink.
Stars and teams competing tonight. Make Wheatley part of your American dream team by grabbing an American Mule. Wheatley, the official vodka of WWE. Please enjoy responsibly as we continue on here with our post show on the heels of men's war games that was won by the Vision, who now led by Paul Heyman, Robinson Reed, Logan Paul, and a man who finished off the men's war games, Ron Breaker.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'd like you to sit down. You know, Peter.
Good morning.
Okay. Congratulations. If you would.
Instead of being afraid to fail, instead of
I'm going to ask you this directly. Who was the man in the black hood who interfered with the match and stopped right before the spear of victory? The winners of War Games, the Vision, the Oracle, Paul Heyman.
I am from New York, where people say that all New Yorkers are rude and disrespectful. Ladies and gentlemen of the WWE Universe, I give you the filthy crowd of San Diego, California.
One of the best crowds we've ever seen for a PLE. Thousands here for the post show. 45,000 plus sold out inside. We're in all night long, right to the conclusion of men's war games, when a man in a black hoodie interfered in the match, came in, stopped CM Punk, which clearly led to the victory by your team. Was that Seth Rollins?
How would I know the man was wearing a hood? How would I know? How would I know? You ask as if this is some Machiavellian plan of Paul Heyman. You presume that I'm guilty without giving me the benefit of the doubt that I'm innocent.
It looks like
I'm not that confused about what happened in that match. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending, undisputed, uncrowned heavyweight champion of the world,
it's supposed to be Seth Rollins, but I think they put somebody else.
why CM Punk,
Pretending it's
your
not
Cody Rhodes, has the testicles. Testicles. I didn't say fall. What? Seems so semantic. Not semantic. What's the word I'm looking for?
Dramatic, expressive.
Right. That. Why are you being so bad? They didn't put the titles up inside the War Games. If they did, the title would be on Braun Breaker's shoulder. As for confusion, there is no confusion. Mr. Reed, smarten him up, please.
First of all, San Diego, acknowledge your tribal thief. Secondly, let's not harp on the fact that we won. Let's harp on the fact that they lost. And of course they were going to lose because I tsunami all of them.
You did.
Tsunami, 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 tsunami. And when I tsunami a man, there's no way they're getting up. No.
No confusion on that, right?
Can I ask you a question? I'm so confused on that. I was going to ask
Wait.
you.
Wait.
Right.
I want to answer this.
Yes, sir. You referred to tonight as an infomercial for the main event of WrestleMania.
Yes, sir.
Now that War Games is over, what does that mean for you and for the Vision, for Logan? What does that mean?
I think it's rather obvious that the Vision will main event WrestleMania. The heavyweight champion of the world was pinned by Braun Breaker. The greatest tag team of all time was neutralized by the Vision. The tribal chief was put down by the beast, Brock Lesnar. The undisputed heavyweight champion, Cody Rhodes, lost in a match that his father created. Why did all this happen? Logan Paul, smarten them up, please.
San Diego, it's clear to me just how dumb y'all are in Southern California. You don't respect greatness, and newsflash, y'all are in the presence of greatness. I, Logan Paul, knocked out Floyd Mayweather. I have knocked out every single wrestler that I have been in the ring with. But the greatest accomplishment of my professional career happened tonight. Why? Because I saved Brock Lesnar.
You did do that.
Brock Lesnar did not have to save me. I saved Brock Lesnar from 2 heavyweight champions of the world. So San Diego, here's the reality. I'm out here saving everybody, but nobody can save y'all from us.
Is Logan Paul and Paul Heyman, is this a full-time thing? Is this where we're going in the future? Is this a Paul Heyman guy?
That's a very interesting question. I don't know who the masked man was.
That's a different question.
I'm sorry?
That was a separate question about who the masked man was. And was that Seth Rollins?
Well, what's your question?
Is the Logan Paul Paul Heyman relationship a permanent business relationship moving forward?
That's a very interesting question. I don't know who the masked man was.
So,
well, the good news for the Division is not only did we pull off what you may consider an upset, but I would have told you this weeks ago, because I don't make predictions, I make spoilers. But the best news of the night is that we all get to go on Logan Paul's jet and get the hell out of San Diego, California.
without answering the question as to who was the guy in the black hoodie and whether or not it was Seth Rollins. But we're going to keep digging in on that. We always take one more time, Paul. He's not a gossipy guy. He's a broadcast journalist with a lot of experience who knows sports entertainment inside and out. Congratulations on your victory. We'll try to find out who the guy in the black hoodie was.
I mean, please, right?
We always thank you for your time. Let's show you the results of what happened tonight when it comes to what we saw here. Look at the size of this crowd. That's what is already on the short list of one of the great venues we've ever had for a PLE. The fans in San Diego, no matter what the Vision say, have been awesome. Those are your results. The Vision wins next 4 games. Women's 4 games won by Rhea, Io, Alexa, Charlotte, and AJ Lee. Dirty Dom is your new Intercontinental Champion, and Stephanie McCare retains the Women's World Championship. Let's get to that Women's 4 games match, Big E, and take everybody through what we saw.
Look, we had so many great performances here tonight. Here we see Black Legend being lifted. We see Io Sky with the trash can over her head. And Becky cowering in fear as Alexa throws the shot. Rhea hits the riptide. And last but not least, AJ Lee hits the Black Widow.
Okay, and this is an important part. That's an important moment because I talked to Becky Lynch after the match. And Becky Lynch claims she did not tap.
Well, we all saw that.
Becky Lynch claimed to me in an interview for ESPN Digital that she was telling her team to talk to her and says she's going to investigate this match, says it was completely fraudulent, and she did not tap.
She has she's a lot lately.
She's a lot.
She's a lot lately.
We blame Jessica Carr, the referee, of course.
As she has been doing lately. A Rolodex of excuses from Beck these days.
Well, yeah.
And we have said that this was outstanding. Here's the guy who's crafting it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Chief Content Officer of WWE, Paul Triple H. Welcome back. Great job, Paul. Well, congratulations on another sensational night. Thank you very much. Yes, listen, there's a lot to dig in on with what we saw with the 4 matches, but I will say this. Heck apart, visually, the setting, the angles, the lighting, and then these fans, this is on the short list already. Yeah, it's one of the great PLE venues. Stunning location, stunning Petco Park.
what an amazing look, right? Like just crazy off the charts. And I want to thank everybody here at Petco Park. I want to thank the San Diego Padres too for inviting us into their house. We should say thank you to San Diego in general for inviting us into your house, but especially Petco Park. What a facility. Chris Conley, Jacqueline Lash here at Petco couldn't have been better. Our partners at ESPN.
Yeah, no, he has a big nose.
You guys have talked about it. First Take, Get Up, Sports Center, WWE Superstars were everywhere. The coverage of this has been incredible. And, tonight, you guys absolutely shattered the attendance record for a Survivor Series of all time. 46,000 people.
That's your most show alone.
Yeah.
Look at it
right now. Yeah, it's crazy. And they still got energy to sing and everything else under the sun. So just an incredible night across the board. And one of the things, too, is that I love about this is we had people from all 50 states. We had people from 36 countries here tonight. It was epic.
Hey, we were out here, obviously, for the countdown show earlier today. They opened up the gates about 7 minutes before we started. The very first person who was against the rail here, turned to me, holding his sign. I came all the way from Singapore to see John Cena. All the way from Singapore to see John Cena. Listen, we could go in a lot of directions, get your opinion on some things here. The big reveal tonight, we got the mystery man in the black hoodie, the return of Liv Morgan, and the conclusion, the outcome of the Intercontinental Championship match ball.
Yeah, well, let's first talk about the Intercontinental Championship match, and let's talk about John Cena. I said it when he walked back in a gorilla position when the night was over. It was an honor to watch that. It really was. John is just knocking it out of the park, and now we're down to one. There's just one left. And who's going to win that lottery to face John Cena in his final match? But I think as insufferable as Dominic Mysterio has always been, it's going to be even more so now because he just put down John Cena to win the Intercontinental Championship back. And he's got Liv Morgan sitting on his arm. 2 titles, Liv Morgan.
You said, when I interviewed you before the show, you said the amazing thing about Dom's situation is it was low pressure. He didn't have to beat John Cena, but now he does. What is the ceiling for Dominic Mysterio?
Boy, the ceiling for Dominic Mysterio, there just isn't one. At his age, to accomplish the things that he's accomplished, you know how difficult that is. To do the things he's doing, to make the decisions that he has, to step into the ring with John Cena, to beat John Cena, to have Liv Morgan on his arm, to have the people that he has around him advising him. A guy that you go back not that long ago, just a few years ago, and people would have said there is no real future there. He has blown that all out of the water.
Adam Shepard. I like to start with something.
Hey, bro.
Yo, hey, I never force anyone to choose me. I bet this is nobody ever knows.
Again, another young superstar that
does not want you to
rise. What she's accomplished in such a short period of time. Already the women's world champion. Already putting up defenses. And
yeah.
That was really good.
Stop letting.
What's your job?
Not you. Put them
when you build out a car,
believe in yourself. I'll be running. This is kind of
Motivation is always there. Like, I'm gonna get the job done regardless. Yeah, like I'm getting it done regardless.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah, or Chris Jericho returning.
8% on the fight.
At this point in her career is epic. I would also be amiss at this point in time if I did not mention Big E's suit. That is sharp, my friend. Yeah, I appreciate that. The suit game is strong on Big E. You're all right.
Earlier tonight, we were going through some of the history of Survivor Series, and we were noting some of the great moments through the years.
What's up?
Came up Io Sky and everything she's done off the top of the cage in 3 straight years. He said, what do you do for an encore? I guess the answer is you do a garden can swanton. Because women's war games have some great moments as well. You know that you get to a certain point in your time in your career where you're known for certain things, right? Kofi in the Royal Rumble, moments like that. When they create your own garbage can, you know that the garbage can off the top of the cage is your thing, and you accomplish something.
What's up?
Just once again showing why there's very few peers for her in the women's division, and maybe the only one might be Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley just.
Hey.
When that music hits, when this is my group,
Whoever removed me, don't remove me again.
she just in every which way she turned. But I will also mention I'm very impressed with Lashley. I agree. To stand in that ring in those cages with that level of stardom, people can't understand.
I think it was Seth Rollins. I don't know.
In that moment, Lashley rose to the occasion and showed why she belongs here. In WWE. She's better right now than she was 3 hours ago. She grew that much in just like having this experience. Absolutely, and will come away from tonight with more confidence she has ever had. It will be more dangerous because of it. Well, you can't have more confidence and more danger than the group that was up on this stage with us just about 10 minutes ago. And that is the Vision, Ron Breaker, and Ross Reed, Logan Paul, and then Paul Heyman, who we have the honor and the challenge of sitting next to on this desk. So let's get into men's war games. Unbelievable. One of the most star-studded war games I think I can ever recall. The level of star power that was in there was second to none. And everybody delivered. When you have Brock Lesnar, who does not team well with others. You have Roman Reigns, you have Cody Rhodes, and Jey Uso and CM Punk and Logan Paul, just all these people that are in there putting things out at another level, and you see that competitive nature. The lobbying, the politics, the backstage tension tonight, you could cut it with a knife. It was epic, and you saw that in people's performances. When a guy like Ron Breaker gets dropped on his head like that and just walks through it, insane. That is insane. It shows you the kind of athlete and the kind of competitive nature that entire upper deck of the men's division is putting out there right now. It's incredible. When you see Roman Reigns, is it me, or when Roman Reigns walks through that curtain, how's your guys' night going? Is it one of those sort of iconic, this is him entrances we've ever had? And somehow over the last 6 months, even though he's been away from the title picture, I feel like when you see him now, it's more iconic than ever. Yeah, he's almost transcended to a point in the business where he's bigger than the championship. He's bigger than being a world champion. He is just a legend unto himself. I used to think that about Taker all the time. He just transcended the business in a way that you didn't even need to talk about him in the title picture because he was epically in that circle. That is where Roman Reigns is right now. He just... There's an aura about him that there is just something different. Absolutely. And speaking of Roman in the world title, we talked about the road to WrestleMania kind of starting in January with the Royal Rumble, but I felt like in many ways it started here tonight. And you can see Roman eyeing both world titles. How is that going to unfold? Is it Roman getting his choice? If you give us a little bit of a tease, which direction, which fork in the road Roman takes, how's it going to unfold? The thing is, when you have a star the size of Roman Reigns, you almost, like when you talk about him, he transcends the world title. He transcends the Royal Rumble. He transcends the Elimination Chamber. Does he really need to qualify, or does he just call his shot, right? That's a decision that we here in the WWE need to make very shortly. But I have a feeling that one of those two...
who disconnected me then?
Or Cody Rhodes is on a collision course with Roman Reigns. It's going to be interesting to see where that goes. Speaking of decisions that have to be made shortly, in 48 hours, we have to do this again. And I can only imagine what it's going to be like on Monday Night Raw.
Don't disconnect me.
And so many twists and turns coming out of this. So many questions, so many unanswered things. Who was the masked man at the end? All of the things that you want to come away from not being answered are there sitting in front of you. Monday night is going to be epic. By the way, this was great. This was This was one of those nights. The funny thing, as the day
Who
went on,
the frick are these people?
the anticipation became
shit.
bigger and bigger. I could feel it. It felt like an epic event. And a good fight feel. And then we took those opening shots. I did not get to watch the three.
Hey, he did it. I didn't want him to do it. Hey, he did it. I wanted to do it now.
Skyline and this baseball stadium and park and everybody. Man, I just.
Meow, meow. Meow, meow.
Talk about the goosebumps. They were there in full force tonight. What a night. And, I look forward to more of these in the future.
And how about we link up in 2 weeks for John Cena's last event?
That's the thing now, as we close out the year, to me, it all becomes about John Cena and that night. And also the night that John
Does he that girl?
to be, which is a night of opportunity for so many young talent, which you will see from NXT, and you'll learn more about that in the coming weeks. But as you see these opportunities coming up for these young kids,
These are the same people from the.
Saturday night main event on Washington D.C. on December 13th.
You came here last time.
And then, as you mentioned, Biggie, right around the corner, it's the road to WrestleMania. Here we go, and it's just going to get bigger again.
And it feels like the foundation was cemented a little bit today. That we do coming into place.
You can at least see the players sort of rising to the top. So this ride's going to be epic.
Congratulations, what a night. All Triple H Levesque putting on a show here in San Diego. Look at this crowd behind us here at the Survivor Series post show. As thousands have stayed on to hear from all our live guests. Survivor Series post show is presented by Freon Season, The Vision, and Drew McIntyre Blockbuster, winners of men's wargames. And now, what I always think is the best part of the night. The night when the wordsmith, the brilliant, the erudite, scholarly
Chip.
Biggie
Chip.
and his bros.
You quit wasting my time. First and foremost, I want this crowd here in San Diego. Put your hands together for yourself. Because you've been incredible all week long. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. But boys and girls, it's time for Big E's podcast, where I run down my top 5 performers of the night. Number 1, we have Last Legend. Beyonce knows famously saying, if you like it, then you should put a ring on it. That's called Chris Williams. Certainly did. And last, and taking that ring off, you see the two wrestling with the ring on. She did. She absolutely did. And she was throwing blows with that thing on. Hear it. Yes, hear it. Number 2, we have Io Sky. One fact. In 1883, Eugene Poubelle introduced the concept of a modern transplant. Little did he know that no one would ever use his invention better than Io Sky, who helped her team to a huge wargame win. Eugene Poubelle.
That was a bullshit win. Dominic Mysterio.
Number 4, we got Ron Riker. Shakespeare wrote in Hamlet, let Hercules himself do what he may, but cat will view and dog will have a day.
I think one of them are the ones that kicked me.
And last but not least, we have Brock Lesnar.
See?
And with the agility of an American short-haired cat, and fired his way through the field to help his team pick up the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was Big E's Firehouse.
One of you stupid idiots fucking disconnected me. Don't connect to me. You shut up, you little bitch.
But we were joking earlier. Rock actually so angry. The other night when he went crazy because he got slipped on Monday Night Raw. He somehow flipped it into back and held on to the hat. He somehow made the least athletic thing look athletic. He's a third, man. He really is.
Don't turn my girl like that, you big ass nigga. Shut up, bitch ass.
Next big go round, Saturday night's main event, when John Cena has the final match. That'll be December 13th. Of course, we will see on Monday Night Raw. We have the semifinals in the last time it's now tournament to determine who will be John Cena's opponent. We'll see you then. That does it from San Diego, California. Over 45,000 fans will pack this joint as we welcome you to the Monday Night Survivor Series.
Yo.
Another notch in her belt.